Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. That good for 22 and a first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. On second down, it's Jones. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second and 11 now. Rodgers going up top. This is caught. An explosive 38-yard pickup. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Now Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks. After the sack on first down, Jackson under pressure again, and down he goes again. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack.
Well, it's apparent that these guys are getting after it right from the opening kickoff. They roll right downfield and score on their first possession. And here on defense, back-to-back sacks. Someone is ready to play.
Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On second down now, it's Jones. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Let's go, defense. Inside. Defense. Here we go. Say.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. 30, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 58 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Come on, boys, come on.
It's now 3rd and
88. Hey, wahoo! They're going to need some therapy after this. Mike, 36. Mike.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. From the 24, Rodgers. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling there to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 14-7. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go!
Pistol. Here's Hill. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch tight ends right.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. To throw is Jackson, dancing to his left. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. On second down, it's Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill, 37 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Watch the safety creep.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Let's go, let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Jackson. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. It's Hill, complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Kevin King with a pick. The 40. The 30. The 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. Gets this one to Hill. He can't get him down. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. Rodgers now on 1st down. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. Touchdown, Packers! Equanimous St. Brown, 33 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. He was able to pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. Now a first down carry by Jones. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll go again to Jones. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Irvin. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Again they run, again it's Irvin. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over the